attempting the Guinness World Record for the longest distance by toy car, and we think today's day 12. This is a 2-month trip and we're starting to lose track of the days. We just packed up and got out of our motel from last night. The Super Inn. It's extremely windy and cold today. Today's the coldest day of the world record so far. It's supposed to be high 50s. Lauren didn't pack a beanie, so she uses this like cap to keep warm. This thing is definitely showing how windy it is right now. It's so bad out here. So today we're at Ormond Beach and we're headed to Daytona. I think it's about a 10-mile drive, which is gonna take us a few hours. I keep my spare batteries down below this backpack on the floor of the vehicle. And what happened, oh my God, I just felt a little scrape on the bottom of the car. Oh, it's the worst feeling ever. Oh my God, why is there so many ups and downs right here? My clearance is not made for this road right now. The sidewalk is not it. It's like so hilly. So I keep my spare batteries below my backpack on the ground, but the other day I fried 2 of my batteries to make them completely unusable, which is why I no longer have a spare set of batteries. The only batteries I have are the ones in the car right now. My boyfriend Brandon is supposed to bring some more tonight, but I haven't thrown away the batteries that got destroyed. They got completely burnt when the terminals touched on them, and now they're unusable. So I've been researching and calling around for so many days now to try to find a place that I could recycle my old batteries. I figured that would be way better than throwing them out. And today I called an AutoZone that agreed to do it on my behalf. Apparently they normally recycle old car batteries, but they're willing to take a toy car battery. So that's gonna be our first stop of the day. We're stopping at Dollar General first, actually. I truly thought the first stop was gonna be AutoZone until I saw this Dollar General. I am a sucker for chocolate and I need some really bad. I just ran out last night and I'm literally addicted to chocolate. So we're gonna pull up here. It's happening. This is where we're parked. It's so windy today. Lauren's gonna watch the cars now and I'm going in. Oh my God, they have an Ormond Beach sticker. They have a sticker for Ormond Beach. We're about to be leaving Ormond Beach, so I really wanted to get a sticker before we left here. I didn't want to just get the main stickers for my car like Miami. I wanted to get some of the small towns too. And this is my last chance to get Ormond Beach and it's perfect. They're out of the small bag of Hershey Kisses, which means I guess I gotta get the big bag. So now I gotta decide where I'm gonna put the sticker on the hood of the car. So this is the final result. Lauren got the same sticker on her car. This is what hers looks like. We just made another stop. We're on the lookout for our next sticker. I know it's crazy to get 2 stickers in a day, but we were in Ormond Beach and Daytona today, and we also really want a Daytona sticker. Just need one more for the collection. There's so many to choose from. It's this whole rack. So good. Wipe it down, add another sticker on.
I got this one, the little pineapple. I love it.
We found it. This is one of the batteries. There's 2 of them. I put them inside baggies because they got so burnt up that if I touch them, they'll turn my hand black. It's because they almost literally set on fire that day. So now there's ash all over the batteries. Perfect, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. Mission was a success. So now we're gonna head to the other side of the parking lot because there's a Publix right there. I'm completely out of food in my toy car. So I'm gonna go refill so we have dinner for tonight and lunch for right now. And then I think that might be our last errand of the day before we can head to the hotel. We're gonna take a photo in front of these doors because it says AutoZone here. And we have to prove to Guinness World Records that we were here. Lauren's going inside the Dollar Tree to get food for tonight. But they barely have anything gluten-free, so I'm gonna be going to the Publix. Leaving the cars here and going in. Gluten-free wrap with the Italian. Yes. Spinach, some green peppers, some onion, and tomato. And then I'm gonna get some potato salad. We are leaving, baby. So now we're about 7.5 miles away from the hotel. I am so excited to get there and get some work done because we are so behind on our logbook pages. Guinness World Records requires us to make these logbook pages every day, and we are still a few days behind, even though we tried our best to catch up yesterday. This sidewalk is in really bad shape, and the GPS is telling us to go a little bit more inland, away from the ocean. The sidewalk is a little bit messed up, and it's been so rickety dang to try not to mess up the bottoms of the cars. I've already had my car scraped one time since we left the Publix. So we're gonna go inland just a little bit to see if we can get to a better sidewalk to get back over to the hotel for the night. Tonight we're staying at the Hampton Inn Oceanfront. So badly do I want to get a room that actually overlooks the ocean, but it's $30 more, and this whole record is really expensive, so I'm deciding not to do that, even though it would be luxurious. It's so cold out today. I don't know how Lauren's surviving without a beanie. It definitely looks more inland here. The ocean is now gone. I don't know, I'm nervous because the hotel is that way. Keep going this way to try to get there, but the sidewalks are a little bit better.
So we're currently right around the corner from this school, and I thought the sidewalk was gonna be wide enough right here, but between the pole and the bush, and it wasn't. But knowing me, I had to try anyway, you know. We realized that it was too narrow. We realized we had to back up the cars this whole way, and when I backed up, I realized I almost left my mirror behind. It fell off. Oh no.
Put the mirror back on now.
It slides left, right, back in. Just like that.
She's got it, baby. We're good to go. And back up. Backing up, backing up. Oh. We were back on the road for just a few minutes before there was a trash can in our route. Lauren had to move it, which took a minute. Today there's just so many obstacles, guys. These sidewalks have been rough all day. Dip up, dip down. So a lot of people have asked why we aren't using umbrellas to try to shade ourselves from the sun, given that we are in the sun literally all day, every day. And there's a big reason for that. Hi! Oh God. Oh God. So every single day we're required to have a 10-minute vlog for Guinness showing the highlights of the day to prove we are where we say we are. And this is the vlog that I'm gonna submit every day. So every day it's very important that I pick up and down the camera I'm using right now to, oh, the sidewalk ended. Shoot! Sidewalks in this town are rough. This is a rough town for sidewalks.
Takes the award so far.
Yeah, definitely has the award. Daytona has the worst sidewalks, 101. So every day is a huge struggle juggling 3 things in my car. The first is the camera I'm using right now. I have to pick it up all the time to film to make sure I don't don't miss any moments for you guys. Number 2 is my phone to film for TikTok and Instagram. And number 3 is my power pack because my phone is constantly dying because we're using it for so many things. And then my other hand is always driving. And sometimes I have to ruffle through my bag to go in to get my beanie, my safety glasses, everything else that I need to make this record tolerable and doable. So basically holding an umbrella would just be a nightmare. I would need like to be an octopus with a million hands to make that possible. So I hope that answers everyone's question. My bear fell down a little bit. I think you need some tape below him to keep him up on the mirror a little bit better. The sidewalk ended again? Oh my God, what is with it? The sidewalk is closed up there. It's saying sidewalk closed now, so we have to go a different way around this building.
So one thing I really kind of want to touch on, along the entire route so far, since Jacksonville, we have had no issues with sidewalks. We've been so impressed and surprised at how accessible the sidewalks are and well managed and maintained. People can walk by us on the sidewalk, like with us still driving by. We haven't had any issues, but Daytona has been a different game today. Daytona, like every intersection we come to, maybe 80% of the intersections we've come to today, we've had to back up from and then go down into the street, into the bike lane to be able to get back up onto the sidewalk because the sidewalks just end. And even if you get down off that curb, there's no ramp on the other side to get back up onto that next sidewalk. So if you're ADA or handicapped or anything, I do not recommend Daytona. You will not be able to get around here. And it's honestly kind of rooting into the bigger picture that we've realized through this whole record is this isn't the first time it's happened. We've been to brand new hotels where we'll be on a sidewalk and then it just ends. And it's kind of eye-opening because for so many people, like that's their reality every day. Like this is just a fun thing we're doing. So many people, like their lives revolve around being able to get around, and for it not to be taken into consideration for them is really sad. And Daytona seems to be the most unfriendly for that. In that sense, it's definitely just been eye-opening for ADA and disabled people. My heart goes out to you, but yeah, avoid Daytona. Daytona, step it up.
Exhibit A. Shockingly, there's a ramp on that side, but of course, there's no ramp on this side at all. Like, there's no way to actually get down into the street to get over there.
These sidewalks have made this take way longer than it was supposed to. To go like half a mile, I think it took us like, I don't know, maybe almost an hour. It's just absolutely wild. Now we're finally lining the beach again, so the sidewalks are a little bit better. They're still really rough, like bumpy, but at least they're not just ending out of nowhere. I guess I'll take the crazy bumpy sidewalks, even though they're both bad. I almost booked this hotel for the night because it had a car and its logo, which was so cool. Then, while I was admiring the hotel, this woman recognized us and she pulled over to take a picture with us and sign our witness book. We really needed a witness today, so it was perfect. Danielle just signed our witness book. Apparently she like saw us online and Lily pulled over up there, came back, and now we're gonna take a selfie. Me and Laura's car both just scraped really bad from that incline right there. I feel like I had to lift it up. I couldn't hear it scrape any worse. I had to do something. There's one thing that's gonna make us not get to Key West. It's hitting things like that. God, I hope I don't hear any noises soon. Now that we're here, it's time to book the hotel. Let's hope there's available rooms, because we weren't sure if we were gonna make it, so we didn't book it yet. So I was about to book, but then we decided to just make sure that the elevator was like a good size to fit these upstairs because they have 0 first floor rooms. And we went in and it looks like it's cutting it very close. So I asked the front desk and they're gonna let me take one car in just to see if it'll fit in the elevator before we book it and then find out we can't fit in the elevator. So I'm going in, Lauren's gonna watch the car out here, and I'm gonna take this one.
I believe in you.
Thank you. So it definitely will not fit. It is too wide for sure. So guys, we've officially raised over $1,500 towards saving animals. This fundraiser has been going amazing. Our goal is to hit 10,000 by the end of the fundraiser. I am dying to get a second animal on my car. But I'm not sure if it's gonna happen by the end of the record. The only way I get a new stuffed animal on this mirror is if someone donates $1,000 toward our fundraiser, and whoever does it gets to name the new animal, and it gets to be dedicated to them. When I say we raised over $1,500, I mean between Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and our merch sales. I love the back of this sweater. It says it's a good day to save animals on it.
It's so cozy.
And we designed them all ourselves. We're about 1 mile from the hotel. I think the battery might actually make it. Fingers crossed.
It's a really good thing we decided to have Cassie check if the cars would actually physically fit into the elevators, because they didn't. So we can't stay there because they have no first floor room. Now we're going over to check the Hyatt, and fingers crossed they have a bigger elevator.
There it is. Literally, it's 2 buildings over from where we just came from.
I'm gonna go run inside to check if this one's any better.
It's not like huge, but I think it's better.
Definitely gonna have to turn them to get them in there, but I think it's possible.
So these elevators might be big enough. We're not really sure. They are tiny, but a little bigger than the last ones. But we would not get the hot tub here. So I looked right over there, and it's the Residence Inn by Marriott. Apparently they have a hot tub and free breakfast, assuming their hot tub wasn't messed up in the hurricane. I wanted to call and just ask what the breakfast was and what the hot tub is, but they're not answering the phone. So we're gonna have to go over there. Lauren makes the point that we might just kill our batteries from hotel hopping right now. Let's hope they have a big elevator, a good breakfast, and a hot tub. Fingers crossed. I know we're being picky today, guys. Guys, I just started feeling my car dying. I hope this hotel works out, because this car isn't making it much further. Here we are. All right, so Lauren just went inside to go check on everything. Fingers crossed, baby. What situation?
You should go look.
Oh no, it's bad?
You should go look.
Oh God.
I don't know, it might work.
So what floor do you have available? What we're thinking is to make sure we could fit it in this elevator, maybe try to take it to the floor that you have available, and then if it's available, we book it with you. So the elevator door is bigger, but it's a little bit shallow. We're gonna try to get 1 car in there before we book this place. Let's try it. It looks like we're losing our hot tub for the night, but these elevators have been rough. All right, got the room key and we are going in. Let's hope this elevator works out here. It looks like we're just barely gonna fit through the doors of this hotel. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Definitely a tight fit, but we're in. Kicking a wheel. What the fuck? Where's that wheel from?
Take it off. Take it down.
Fuck. It was in the front? Oh shit.
Is it the back wheel?
No. It's just a random wheel. It's the front wheel. No, oh no, this is the
back wheel.
No, it's the back wheel.
So you guys know that wheel that's been causing me issues by squeaking and thumping a lot? Well, we were just getting my car in the hotel room. I kicked something and I'm like, what is that? And I looked down. My wheel came off my car. It's on the ground, not on the car. This is what I kicked. Thank God that didn't come off while I was driving. But this isn't good. We're gonna have to look into this in a second once we get out of this little hallway and get the car further in the room. I don't know if I should be panicking or not, but we're gonna figure this out in a sec.
So we just got it in the room and we're checking out the situation. All right, so we propped it up on a pillow and a battery just to keep the car up from putting too much strain on the front wheel. Now we have to try to get this out to see if the nut is still under there. But that piece is supposed to stop the nut from falling out in the first place, so we think the nut might be there. And if the nut's there, we might have a bigger issue. So the problem is way worse than we could have thought. This is how the wheel looks, and it just has a gaping hole in the middle. And this is how the wheel's supposed to look. So this entire middle piece is missing. We thought it was just the nut missing, but no, it's this entire middle piece, which means it's not something we can just pick up at Home Depot. That's something the manufacturer is gonna have to send us, because that's like a custom part. Freddo Toys sent us so many spare parts for this trip. They are amazing, and we love their cars, and we're sure this is gonna get fixed quickly. But we might be stuck in this hotel for a few days. Because I think they're gonna have to send us this custom, because this is a part that I don't think you can just pick up on the straight. All right, so we're gonna go message the manufacturer, and I'll give you guys an update in a bit. But if we end up being stuck in this hotel for a few days, which I think we will, at least it has a balcony with a view. But no hot tub. I haven't heard back from the manufacturer yet, but I just messaged them like 1 minute ago. I'm going downstairs just to see if there's any parts that are missing anywhere. downstairs all the way to the front door, just to see. All right, I am not seeing anything so far. There was nothing out there. I'll let you guys know when the manufacturer answers. So we spoke to Eric from Freddo, who is amazing. He told us to take a wheel off of Lauren's car so we could see all the parts that were missing and make sure that he has everything together. He said he's gonna overnight us new parts. He was gonna overnight us a whole tire, but he said that that's like a lot more expensive and hard to do. So he sent us new tires, but he's sending those to Tampa to my boyfriend Brandon so he could bring it to us on another day when we need more tires. But right now, all we need is the things that go inside the tires. So the bad tire looks like this. It's just empty in the middle. It's missing a bearing. This is what the tire is supposed to look like inside of it. This is the bearing that it's missing. And it's also missing these 3 parts. It looks like 2 washers and a nugget. What the fuck is that called? And a screw. Nugget. 2 washers and a screw. So because it's so late tonight, obviously he can't overnight it tonight. He has to overnight it in the morning to us. So we're gonna receive it the morning after tomorrow. So tomorrow we're just gonna keep using that to catch up on work for these vlogs and the logbook, which we're also very behind on. So Lauren's gonna work on catching that up. That's the logbook that we need for Guinness World Records. The logbook has every single stop that we take along the journey for every single day, the time we stopped at it, and then all of the final stuff for the day, like our total distance and miles, the top speed, today's distance, the average speed. Guinness requires all of those things to be written in the logbook, and we have to get that updated, so Lauren's on that while I'm on sorting vlog footage. We have officially raised almost $2,000 in donations out of our $10,000 goal. A lot of people have been buying this shirt, which has been awesome. All of the shirts that you see us wear in every single vlog help save animals, and they're linked in my bio below. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next vlog, and I'm gonna check out who the top donors are and definitely give you guys a shout. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Guinness World Record Day 12. No. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Guinness World Record Day 13. Now it's time to see our progress for day 13, baby, in our Guinness World Records logbook. So this is the page for day 13. It all started with taking this picture at the A1A Super Inn, that photo at 11:20 a.m. Then we stopped to get stickers at Big Shark Gifts at 12:22 p.m. Then we stopped at the AutoZone to donate our batteries at 1:01 p.m. Then we went to the Dollar General at 1:22 p.m. Then we went to the Dollar Tree to get some food, but they didn't have anything. So we just took this photo and left at 1:30 p.m. Then we went to the Publix to get food at 2:31 p.m. For day 13, we went a little over 17 kilometers or 10.5 miles. We had a max speed of 9.519 miles per hour. Our average speed was actually less than 1 mile per hour. We were so slow here. And then our total distance so far toward the world record is 135 miles, baby. For anyone who wants a little bit more stats from the day, I'm gonna show you on my computer. Miles left until breaking the record is 362 miles. Miles left into the finish line is 461 miles because the finish line is further than when we get the record. And we ended up in Daytona Beach shores.